Hey everyone, so as you can tell by the name of this video, I'll be talking about the Neo Geo X. I was going to try to do some lame gag or something at the beginning, trying to be like, oh look, I got a Neo Geo AES, and then reveal that it's just the Neo Geo X. Um, but I just thought that was lame, so I decided against that. So yeah, the Neo Geo X, for those who don't know, is a handheld console along with a docking station there that allows you to play um, and have like a proper Neo Geo AES experience on your HD TV as well. It outputs in both HDMI and AV. Um, I personally use the AV because there's not much need in outputting this in HDMI. Like, I mean, the graphics aren't crazy uh, good, and you don't really need the HDMI. It's like a nice extra, but it's not really necessary. But yeah, the reason why I'm making this video now is because more games were announced. That is, more games are to be released in the form of Neo Geo X game cards for the handheld. And this is about 6.5 months after the release of the system itself. That's why I sort of waited on picking it up, knowing now that more games are going to be released in about a week. I sort of just gave in and decided to pick it up. Now, I've had some difficulty contacting EB Games and Best Buy about whether or not they'll be carrying the games. I'm aware that on the Neo Geo X website, it does feature EB Games and Best Buy in Canada as official retailers for the Neo Geo X, but I haven't been able to confirm with them that they will be carrying their games. Like, I've checked on the website, I've called the customer service line, I've even called several stores, and nobody knows anything. All that I could figure out is that within a few days, most likely by Friday, more shipments should be coming in, and they should know um, what will be coming in. Now, what is going to be released for the Neo Geo X are 6 different multi cards, um, or I should say multi cards, featuring a minimum of 3 games each on each game card. And there will be another one featuring all of the games that are set to be released, all on one card, and all of them will come along with a charging cable, so you don't have to connect it to the base station. Uh, I've heard that they're going to cost about $25 for the game cards with 3 games on each of them, um, and around $80 to $85 for the one game card featuring all 15 of the games being released right now. None of the games are anything new or really special, just Neo Geo Classics ported to this new handheld console. And I've only had it for 2 days, and I've been testing it out, and it's interesting. I like the classic games that are in there because I haven't actually been to an arcade in a long time, and the last time I actually played an arcade game was in 2005. So I really miss the experience, and it's not really easy to purchase an MVS cabinet because they are ridiculously out of my price range right now. So I thought this was the best alternative other than playing ROMs online. I'm not that much of a fan of ROMs or emulators, even though this system technically is running like a ROM of the game on the game card, and it's being emulated on this handheld. But I like that it's at least an official SNK handheld, like the Neo Geo Pocket Color. I believe that was the name for the '90s handheld console. Um, but yeah, I like to have an official license, like an officially licensed experience with all of my gaming. Now, just as a comparison between the Neo Geo X and other handheld consoles, here's the Neo Geo X and here's the PS Vita. As you can see, the PS Vita is just a little bit larger, and the screen is just slightly larger also. Originally, the screen for this was supposed to be about 3.5 inches, so the size of an iPhone screen um, prior to the iPhone 5, but it's still like I like that they decided to go for a larger 4 point something inch screen instead, and this is it compared to the 3DS XL. Of course, the 3DS XL is much larger um, in height, but then the Neo Geo X is a bit longer because it is a fairly long console. Like, I mean, my TV remote next to it is pretty much like the same length. Actually, this one's kind of larger, and my iPod Touch 5th Gen, um, again, like it's a big handheld, but it's not. It's not really heavy. It's not. It's not like the 3DS XL that actually has a significant amount of weight to it. It's very light, but still substantial. I'm still trying to get used to some of the button layout, but I mean, the only real fault with it is how it addresses the aspect ratio issues of having it go from 16:9 to 3:4. Um, you have to press either L1 or L2 to change the aspect ratio. And then to pause most of the games, if not all of them, because I haven't had a chance to play all the games yet, you press R2 or R1 instead of pressing the start button. And I find that a little strange, but I can probably rearrange that somewhere. So I'll just have to wait and see. Another thing that'll be coming with the games is a firmware update. I'm not sure how that'll be applied to the console. Um, I'm assuming just because the games are on modified SD cards, that it'll be just either on a separate card or on the game card itself with the new ones that are going to be released in about a week. And it'll just sort of upload onto the system. And some new differences are going to be that you'll be able to save some aspects of your gameplay from the 20 built-in games. But yeah, I'm not quite interested in that because most of the games are really quick, and because you get so many continues and so many lives, and some of the games you can just go on and on and on until you finish the game. It's really easy to just finish the game in one sitting. But yeah, these are just my thoughts about this fairly new handheld console just before its first significant release. Well, its first significant game release, or I should say, actually, its only game release other than the included Ninja Masters game card. And let's just hope for the best. Let's hope that they port some more games to this handheld, and that it at least stays around for the rest of 2013, and that it doesn't sort of just disappear before the end of the year. And I thought it would be just nice for a little bit to talk about something other than the PS4 and the Xbox One, and just take a look at what else is out there, the forgotten handheld consoles. But yeah, those are my thoughts, and I'll put in the description below a link to the NeoGeo X website that lists all the games that are supposed to be released. There will be 5 cards with 3 games on each of them, and one multi-card with all of the 15 games that are set to be released on the one card, and all of them will also come with a charging cable. And yeah, all that information will be on the website. I'll put it in the description below, along with my review website, um, and all my social media information, so you can check out and check out my reviews and keep up to date with my new posts. So yeah, see ya.